Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And this video probably won't help that many people, but it'll give you some ideas on how to make different shapes using the Polygon tool. Polygon tool is a really interesting tool. I've got it set on 12 points, 12-sided polygon. I'm going to hold down the control button and make it equal. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. Now, if you will take this node, and matter of fact, those two nodes, and right-click and turn them into a curve. Then when you do this, you've got a handle. And this is a bad thing normally in Corel to make it do that, have a loop in your drawing. But in this case, we want it. We want the loop. And you make the loop as big as you want. You know, try to get it pretty equal. And let's say we delete that node. That way we're a little more equal. What I would do now at this time, because I'm drawing in the center page, I'm going to draw a circle and hit P. It's a little bit big, but just take that corner node right there and hold down the shift key and it'll grow in. Now let's try filling in the center and then filling in the outer part with a different color. Whoop, I'll get a leak. So let's back up here. Okay, there we go. Now fill up the inside. So what I'm going to do is nudge that out of the way because our color might be causing the leak. We're going to change that to yellow. Now we've got a design. But one of the real reasons I wanted to do the video is how do I get those colors, and I'm actually going to use this one because the colors are bigger, or the spots are bigger. So now let's put this in the center of the page. And this is kind of a good lesson. You could smart fill this without a doubt and hit it 1, 2, 3, go around. And in this case, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But if you fill in one and then double click on it and move the rotation to the center, let's just double check the center. Then just open a window, Docker's transform, rotate it 30 degrees 11 times because we already got one. Now you fill them in like one keystroke if you had that open. So that's a pretty neat design. We could take the yellow out and even do more with it. I did something yesterday, and let's just try it with the Swirl tool. We need to make the Swirl tool pretty big. It'll make it like 10 inches. Let's make it bigger than that. Let's make it 20 inches. So it's bigger than our object. We're going to grab that and just kind of rotate it. And what I did, I gave it some sharp kind of saw blade points. Let's hit P, put it in the center of the page. And now we have another void where we could put colors, and we've got overlapping colors. Now we should still have 12. Let's fill that one in with this blue and do the exact same thing with the rotation, because it would be harder to hit those 12 little blue spots. Now we turn those spots into blue. And you could just keep going and going and going. I see we've got a little white there. I don't know how that happened. Maybe because the twirl tool didn't do it perfectly. That's probably what it is. Let's fill that one in. Double click on put that in the center and rotate them. Now, that's what it is. The twirl tool just did not fill that in. So in this case, the Smart Fill tool is going to help you and just fill in those spots. The twirl tool just evidently I wasn't in the exact center when I twirled it. So let's back up and do that again. Let's back way up. Okay, there's before the twirl tool. And this one might be a good reason. So I'm going to Control G and group that together so we can put it back in the center. Let's put this in the center of the page. Let's go ahead and bring in an indexing line and hit P. Grab this old indexing line and hit P. Now my twirl tool will go right in the middle. So I'm going to grab the twirl tool, grab my item, and then go right to the middle, or close as we can get. And I think we're good. Now hit P. Well, we're already in the center of the page with that. Hit P. Let's see if our dashes are a little more even. And this is pretty minute to worry about that little bitty color. I'm just checking whether I'm in the center. Now they are, there's no white showing. So you can play around with this till the cows come home. And pretty cool design. Anyway, let's back up one more time before I quit. Let's back up where we don't have any blue. And let's do this. Let's put a blue background. Go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. Now we have blue showing. So like if you're a printer and you're going to print it, this spot is open, so it's going to show up. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit of fun. Thank you for watching.